Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Mike.
And JJ, and this high school football video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, the perfect place to cater your team's next event.
It's senior night. Long Beach Poly hosting Lakewood at Vets. It's the regular season finale between these two teams. Jackrabbits trying to clinch a Moore League championship. We think Lakewood's getting into the playoffs as an at-large, but obviously a big game for both teams at the end of the regular season.
You just want that positive momentum going into the second part of your year.
Absolutely, and speaking of positive momentum, you could basically write the whole story of the evening right here. Linebacker Brian Parham just wanted it more. The gimme that takeaway. You don't see that very often, JJ.
All strength right there from three.
Side of Rice comes free with every order. Malachi Rice had 4 rushes on 4 plays for Poly on the ensuing offensive possession, and he will get, the offensive line should get that touchdown, right?
That's just, is there a spicy rice? Because that was a spicy little drive right there.
It's rice with a side of curry. Poly defensive line hungry to get after James Voorhees, undersized Lakewood running back, but this 5'4" senior, tough to bring down, so shifty. We've seen this from him all season.
He just does not run like he's 5'4", man. He runs like a giant, and he's also hard to find.
Then on 4th and short, he's going to be met at the line by Parham and pushed back. Big play from the Poly senior linebacker. The Jackrabbits will take over on downs.
Chain shot. We haven't had that all year.
No, we have not. I had to get it in there. Mekhi Jordan's going to hit. Kylan Neal is going to roll right through the Lakewood defense here on a big gain.
We've seen the slowest spin moves this week.
And then Alpiu Mo, he's playing both ways, and I think he thought he was on defense there because he delivers the big hit on offense as he takes that one into the end zone.
The best running backs run like linebackers. Am I wrong?
And the best linebackers also play running back at Poly, I guess? I don't know. Jacob Tuio's had about enough of Voorhees. He's able to get into the backfield there and bring him down. But it's Giovanni McCoy who's going to get loose on this one. Poly defense able to step up and make plays when they need to. This one's Kylan Neal getting the stop.
Neither of those guys, Voorhees or McCoy, are tough to bring down.
Absolutely. Junior Michael Sanford showcasing Poly's depth here at running back with a big gain. Thought he was going to get loose, but they're able to track him down. And then it's Rice, baby. Malachi going in for his second score of the evening.
I think I'm going to settle on pork fried rice as my favorite rice.
Okay, pork. I like shrimp fried rice?
No, give me the pork. The red pork.
All right. Poly going to get the ball back, and they're going to kneel it. Kylan Neal, the flat-footed, easy touchdown catch.
Now he can't stay out of the end zone.
This kid spent the first half of the season trying to get in the end zone, and then you're absolutely right. He's found every other way to get in it, running it, catching it on defense. Meanwhile, nowhere to go for Voorhees. The Poly defense just sitting there and waiting on him. And hey, if you can't tackle him, just pick him up.
It's smart.
Lakewood defense playing hard. This is the sophomore Anthony Alvarez. Tested twice here in a first and goal situation. He's going to pass the test both times.
First-year head coach Scott Myers got a couple sophomores who look very, very good this year. That program headed in the right direction.
And another talented guy here, Owen Arnold, coming in and playing some running back for the Lancers. They've got a lot of speed over there for sure, but it's going to be Parham who delivers the big hit. The hardest hitter in the Moore League for my money. Trace has been out here dealing big hits all season. But McCoy says, listen, you guys are having a great game. You're going to win the Moore League championship. That's fine, but you're not shutting us out.
He's one of the better running quarterbacks we've seen in the Moore League recently. He's got a running touchdown in all but one Moore League game this year, and he's got 2 in this one.
Yeah, and this is what sometimes these games are about. The outcome sort of not in question from fairly early on, but it's about who can step up and kind of prove themselves in these games. We certainly a guy who does not need to prove anything else to us. Woo! Malachi Rice, only 8 carries, but he's got 92 yards and 2 touchdowns. Look like this would be number 3.
Balance, Danielson.
That's going to set this up for Mekhi Jordan would cap the scoring here. Some good blocking downfield from his receivers, a hallmark of that Poly offense that they're running and have been running for quite some time. He backs it into the end zone. Jackrabbits are going to go on to win it 35-13. Claim the Moore League championship, and get ready for the playoffs with the brackets coming out on Sunday. We think Lakewood is in as an at-large, but to find out if they make it, you got to stay tuned to the 562.org.